Good morning, YouTube family. Good morning. I am so happy to be back in this seat to be able to talk to my family, which is my YouTube family. Quite naturally, this is Sports Talk with Fat Larry, Wah, and we have a special guest lined up today. Today is August the 19th, Tuesday, here in Houston, Texas. I don't know where you are, but it's hot as hell here. So I hope you're somewhere being cool. But I can't wait to get the coach on because this show's title is Fill the Stands For. For the last 4 years, we have tried to emphasize to our listening audience to please go out to the Prairie View TSU Labor Day Classic. You just don't understand how much it means to the teams, to the universities, and to the players. And also the university's financial point of view of what it means to them. We don't have large TV contracts. When I say we, the HBCUs, MEAC, CIAA, SIAC, you name it. But if we can just go out, if we're in a certain area and help support the game and the teams, you know, sometimes I'll go to a game that TSU is not even playing on. The championship one year, SWAC, was here in Houston. There were so many of us there from TSU to see the game, but we weren't in the game. So one more time, your support is greatly needed for any HBCU game. And we're going to go over that later. But before we get started, I want you guys to do as I always ask you guys to do. And that is hit that like button, share it with some friends, smash that bell so every time that a show comes out, you'll be notified, and subscribe. And down below, write a comment about today's show. Because one more time, now's your opportunity to ask Coach Dishman, head coach, football coach of Texas Southern University Fighting Tigers, and ask them a question and let us know how we did today and what you think about the show in general. And without further ado, what we're going to do is just jump right off into it. We're going to go back because my shows have a 2-week gap in between them. We're going to go back. How many of you guys saw the Sha'Carri Richardson and Coleman incident at the airport in Washington, where she was face-to-face with him, creating a scene? I don't want to put the onus on one person, but so far, she has admitted to getting a little bit touchy with Coleman, and she's kind of like taking the blame. And he understands, though. You know, there are high-profile athletes making a lot of money, got pressure on them. They have to perform to continue to draw those checks. And so we don't know what created the situation that came forth with her and her boyfriend. But so supposedly as of now, they've squashed it. And she said she's going to try to get herself some help and try to go forward with her and her boyfriend on their relationship. And I think they can take care of it. You know, we all have situations, those of us that's been married and have girlfriends, you know, you're going to have squabbles. you're going to have that. That's just the way it is. True love comes out when you can fight through the squabble. One more time. I'm going to philosophize with you guys right now for 10 seconds. True love comes out when you can fight through the squabble. If you have a squabble and you done with him and you done with her, you didn't love her and you didn't love him. Okay? And I'm done with that. But I just wanted to let you guys know. Also, there is a little girl on YouTube. Since I'm a YouTuber now, I watch YouTube trying to pick up ideas on how to present something. This guy's name is Barry, and it's very seldom you'll see another YouTuber trying to highlight somebody else. But I am a fan of this guy. This guy has a little girl that started when she was 5 years old in jiu-jitsu. Let me ask my girl, have you seen the little girl on TV at Shannon that does jiu-jitsu and 5 years old, undefeated? Well, there we go. We starting off right. You can see the show has gotten started. Gail Mo don't know too much. But this little girl is 5 years old. Her dad is an ex-football player, and he's getting into boxing, and he's training his daughter. It is the sweetest thing you need. It's called Barry. Go to YouTube and say 4-year-old jiu-jitsu fighter. And she's 5 now, getting ready to turn 6, and her little sister that's 4 is getting into it. It is so cute. You need to just watch it and see how the dad trains them. I just love it. So I thought I'd throw that out. You know, most guys don't do that because that's competition, but I have no problem with it. Going on, let's talk about the Houston Astros before I get off to the HBCUs. You know that's what I do is HBCUs. But let me talk about the Houston Astros. I've been hard on them with a few of my friends the last day or so or week because they're in a losing streak. But as my friend said, man, they have Band-Aid that team for the last 2 months. And for them to still be in the mix for the division title is a great job by the head coach and the organization. They got guys that were AAA 2 weeks ago starting games for a week. And so the Astros are in a nip and tuck battle for the West Division in the American League with Seattle Mariners. And if we can get Yordan Alvarez, has not played the whole year. And if we can get him back in the mix in time this last 3 weeks, I think that we can make it. The Astros can make the playoffs. And once they get into the playoffs, anything is possible. So let's pull these Astros through. They're playing the good teams. Man, it's unbelievable. They have a winning record. And when they play the average teams, they seem to lose. You know, they play down to the talent. But I have nothing but, what would you say, admiration for the Astros for getting to the point they are with the burdens they've come through. The guy that took Bergman's place at third base was having a great year. Lost him for the year. So it seems like they are having to fight so many obstacles to stay on top. But one thing about it, they got Jose Altuve. If they could just stay in the mix long enough, I got faith in Jose, and definitely if they get Yordan, it's going to pull us through. That's in the Astros. Now going to HBCUs, I'm going to call off a number of the classics that's going to be coming the first week and on down through the season. First of all, we're going to have the HBCU Classics. It's going to be the Labor Day Classic starts August the 30th. Now, the week before that, you're going to have the MEAC SWAC Challenge, University of North Carolina Central versus Southern University at 8/23. That's on 8/23, August the 23rd. It's called the MEAC SWAC Challenge Kickoff. It's generally in Atlanta. Now this year I don't know where it's going to be at, but I'm thinking Atlanta. So that's going to be a good game, kicking us off this weekend. Today is August the 19th. So on August 23rd, Southern University is going to be playing University of North Carolina Central. North Carolina Central in short is what they call it. On First Take, where Stephen A. Smith is, they're going to do 4 shows this year. They only did 1 last year. They're going to do 4 shows this year on campuses, just like College Day or Game Day on ABC, NBC, and CBS. They go to these major colleges, PWI colleges, predominantly white institutions, and they put on a show. First Take is going to do that at Norfolk State, August the 28th. Norfolk State is going to be playing Townsend State to open up their season. Norfolk State family has a new head coach, and I'm sure you've heard of him before, Michael Vick. Michael Vick, which is a native of Norfolk, Virginia, is the head coach at Norfolk, Virginia right now. So he is going to be opening up his season on August the 28th against Townsend State. And Stephen A. Smith and First Take is going to be there. What a wonderful opportunity for the nation to see the campus of Norfolk State. On Alabama A&M is going to play Alabama State October the 24th in the Magic City Classic. That is a traditional game that draws a lot of people in the state of Alabama. You got Alabama State in the South, and you got North Alabama, you got Alabama A&M. So they will meet in Birmingham, Alabama, October the 24th in the Magic City Classic. And on October the 28th, First Take with Stephen A. Smith is going to be in Dover, Delaware. That game is going to have two new coaches facing each other. Delaware State has signed Deshaun Jackson, played with the Philadelphia Eagles, ex-NFL star. He's the head coach at Delaware State. And he's going to be playing Norfolk State, Michael Vick, October the 28th. One more time. What a tremendous opportunity for Delaware State to be on First Take. First Take then goes in November the 20th to play, they're going to broadcast the game, first of all, Stephen A. Smith with First Take, but also Bethune-Cookman, November the 20th, is going to be playing FAMU in Daytona Beach, and First Take will be there. I have had the opportunity to go to Daytona Beach, and those of you who have not gone, beautiful beach, and Bethune-Cookman is like about 1.5 miles from the beach. And so it should be kind of easy, as I thought, to recruit some players. Not easy because, you can't compete with NIL the other schools provide. But Norfolk State, Bethune-Cookman is in a wonderful location. And I'm sure First Take is going to show that when they go to Daytona Beach to show the game between FAMU and Bethune-Cookman. Now, other great news, and I really want you guys to hear this. HBCU Go TV, you may have heard of it. It's just a streaming service that you can put up on your computer. As of last year, you could watch some games. This year, they got a full schedule of games they're going to be showing on their streaming service. And it is available on Roku, Apple TV. You just go, download it to your Play Store and put it on your phone. And you can put it on your Roku TV. It's HBC streaming. HBCU Go TV streaming. And their first game is going to be Alabama A&M versus Alcorn State. I'm trying to, family, list all of these TV games and also the games that's coming up as soon as possible so that you can make arrangements to go. My number one thing is I want to try to put people in the stands to see and sponsor these, not sponsor, but help the HBCUs financially by attending the game. You just don't understand how much and how important you purchasing a ticket is. That's why we call the Labor Day Classic. We promote it here at Sports Talk with Fat Larry as Fill the Stands. I've told the story a number of times about having 4 young ladies see me at the Prairie View game and telling me that that's exactly what they were doing. They saw us on podcasts and they wanted to fill the stands. So I'm hoping again that there are some people out there that see this and going to pass the word on to people. Hey man, let's go see to the game this year. Prairie View and TSU, Labor Day Classic. You're going to get your money worth. You're going to have 2 fantastic schools with their 2 fantastic alumni. You're going to have 2 fantastic bands. You got a great location, a great stadium. So there's no reason for you not to be at the Labor Day Classic. Alabama A&M, Alcorn State, 9-6 is going to be on TV, HBCU Go. Morehouse versus Howard, 9-13. September the 20th, Hampton versus Howard. Alcorn is going to versus UAPB in the Southern Heritage Classic. Alabama A&M and Jackson State is going to play in the Gulf Coast Classic in Mobile, Alabama. Grambling State versus Jackson State in the Las Vegas Classic. We have had the opportunity to go to Las Vegas to the basketball classics 2 of the last 3 years. And it's a great situation. As you know, Las Vegas, you know, what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. So you got a great opportunity to go and enjoy yourself and see a good game and support 2 HBCUs. Now, what we want to do also is let you know SWAC TV. Now, you heard me right. Southwestern Athletic Conference has started a TV station for the games this upcoming year. And let me read a little bit of it. I don't want to miss anything out of it, so I'm going to read it. Only about a minute read, so just bear with me for a moment as I read this, because I want you guys to definitely understand that the SWAC is trying to keep up, and they're making games available. I can remember BET 15 years ago used to have a SWAC game on once a year. Great, showed the bands. You know, a lot of games that on national TV, when the band comes on at halftime, they go to commercial so they can pay for it. But in the BET 15 years ago, they used to show the band, the game, everything. So I'm thinking the SWAC is going to be that way. Southwestern Athletic Association creation of TV, an exclusive streaming platform that would deliver users league athletic contents across 18 conference sports, sponsored sports. The debut of the SWAC TV is undoubtedly a game changer for the SWAC, is what Dr. McClellan is telling us. It will officially be available on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Google Play, and Android TV on August the 1st. I've already downloaded mine on my cell phone so that when the games come on, I'll be able to see it. So I have an Android. So you can, if you got an Android phone, go to your Android PlayStation on your phone and download SWAC TV. And you'll have the game of the week on that particular platform. The free platform will feature preseason, regular season, and postseason live events against 18 league-sponsored sports. So that is a great opportunity there for the SWAC to be on TV and to be seen around the nation. North Carolina Central, one more time, I'm going to go through the schedule. It's playing Southern on the 23rd. Delaware State is going to play Delaware, University of Delaware on the 28th. Townsend State is going to play Norfolk on the 28th. Livingstone is going to play Charleston, West Virginia, 28th. Virginia State is going to play Barton. Alcorn is going to be at Northwestern State. Alabama State is going to be at UAPB. A little something about Alabama State. The quarterback that was once here at Texas Southern University, Andrew Body, and we have nothing but love for Andrew. We know he left us and transferred to Alabama State. But what we want to do is send our flowers out to Andrew and let him know we heard that he had recovered 100% from his past shoulder surgeries. And I'm happy for him. And quite naturally, I'm hoping he does good. Only until he plays who? TSU. And he understands that. And Rick, his father, understands that too. I wish him nothing but luck, but all against us. When he plays us, we're not hoping for luck on that. Alcorn is going to play Northwestern. Alabama State is going to play UAPB on August 23rd. Bethune is playing Florida International. And Texas Southern is going to play Prairie View for the first week in the Labor Day Classic. One more time, we want you guys to fill the stands. And we just, with our special guest, we want to save most of the time for him. I just wanted to go over some HBCU things, and I wanted to emphasize one more time, please, 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 if you're in the vicinity of an HBCU game, please go to the game, take your kids with you. They'll enjoy the halftime show, trust me. My girls did as they were growing up. And so take them to the game, and we want everyone in this listening audience, if you can attend, fill the stands for a game, Texas Southern playing Prairie View Labor Day Classic. Special invite out to my Prairie View homeboys, Curtis Gray in Austin, TV Smith, and Allen, Texas. So you guys are PVIs, but that's all right. We brothers. Let me know if you're going to come to the game and we can hook up. So without further ado, we're going to go to our special guest now, Coach Cris Dishman. For your life, health, auto, home, retirement needs, please contact Rose Insurance Agency. I'm always here for the call. All right, family. That special guest that I've been telling you we were going to have is here now. I'm happy to inform you that we have the head football coach for Texas Southern University, Coach Dishman. Coach Dishman, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day, because I know this is the time you're getting your team ready, because I didn't wrote too many tickets and too many people got receipts from Prairie View about what I done told them we're going to do to them again this year. So I won't disturb you from that, Coach, and I won't put no pressure on you, but I got a few bucks out there I need you to take care of for me out there.
Well, I tell you what, we're gonna make sure you cash in on those.
Oh, there you go. Coach, let's start off with the offensive line. From what I saw last year, from what the new recruits were, did I get that right? You got the offensive guard and offensive tackle off a national junior college championship team?
Yes, we did. We was fortunate enough to get those guys. Both of them are very good players, and I think when people see our team has totally changed from last year. Our offensive line has gotten better. Our defensive line has got better. We as a whole has gotten better because we brought in bigger and faster and stronger guys.
Man, I could not believe. I think your tackles bookends are like 6'6" offensive tackles.
Yeah, they some pretty good players, and if they keep going the course and keep listening to Coach Smith, they actually have a shot to play in the next level.
Wow, I was impressed. I was impressed, just on paper,
Mm.
and I consider myself a pretty good guy on knowing athletics, and I was impressed on paper. The fact that they've been there and done that junior college national championship, even if they hadn't won it, the fact that they went, they know what
Right.
it takes to get there.
Yes, sir. Yes, they do.
Have you found out them to be leaders in their respective positions?
Well, I think our whole senior class as a whole has changed, and those guys that stepped up to the mic and be your Trent Learys, your KJ Coopers, your Charlos, those guys that stepped up, your Davion Fords, those guys that stepped up and become leaders. And that's what you want in your team. I keep telling the guys all the time, as a team, you want the players to be able to run a team, the coaches to be able to manage the team, and that's some of the best teams you have.
Always, always when they self-managed, as you
Yes,
say. Yeah, I don't have to say anything. My Chris gonna go make sure them defensive backs get
yes,
everything right.
exactly.
Yeah. So I have to ask you this. I have not heard anything about him. Williams, the linebacker from last year that got hurt on the first play. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's still around. You can't get a really great player like Jay Will.
Oh man.
He make everyone else around him better. So Jay Will's
Oh.
still here, and yes, Prairie View will see him the first game. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. Family, I'm trying to tell you right now, this kid, as I interviewed him last year and told him he has opportunity. Now, Chris, I know he's small, but when you cover the field like he did year before last, somebody might give him a chance. Strong safety, who knows?
well, he has the will and he has the knowledge. Good thing about Jay Will, he's a very smart player. And he's going to get a shot. We're going to be very surprising of the guys you see next year who have a shot to get to the next level if they draft right, if they do things right. Jay Will has a shot. He is small, but he's very smart. He's always been small, so he knows his size and he knows what he
Right.
can and cannot do. So he's a very smart player.
As I go out and talk to guys and promote TSU and players, he was one of the ones I started promoting last year, and I was like, and all what I got was, man, he's too little for linebacker. I said, hey man, they turn linebackers into strong safeties, on boy, if you got the speed.
Well, that's Jay Will is actually probably 10 pounds. He's probably 10 pounds heavier this year, so he's at the size of the middle linebackers and the linebackers in the league. Linebackers in the league these days are bigger, strong safeties. You're not going to get the 240s, 250
There you go.
linebackers these days. You're going to get them 225, 230, and who can run, who can hit, and who's very smart. So Jay Will fits the mold of the NFL linebacker today.
Now we lost two of the other linebackers. Did we replace them real well, or did we have some guys
Yes.
ready to step up?
Well, the ones we lost, everyone that we lost last year, we're okay with losing.
Okay.
We're not sitting here crying and say, "Oh, we lost this guy." No, we got someone bigger and better.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'm gonna talk about the people that got hurt. Okay, the Davis kid from Dallas South Oak Cliff. How is he doing?
He's doing fine. Everybody's up in nature and is uprated for this upcoming season. The ones who was hurt last year is healthy again this year, and everybody's ready for this upcoming season. Like I said, our senior leadership has took it upon themselves to manage the team. They managed it very well.
Now, did that set him back? I know a knee injury will do that, but he looked to be just what the doctor advertised and what we needed. Did you see him hitting his stride again this year?
Well, today's medicine is totally changed than when you and I played.
For
You
sure.
lose you lose the ACLs, you out for a year. But right now, they get guys ACLs, they get you back walking and get you back moving in less than 2 hours after the surgery. So today's ACL injuries is a lot faster to heal.
Okay, okay. How is KJ coming along?
He's good. Like I said our team is very excited about this upcoming year. I'm very excited about the players we got on our team. I'm very excited about my staff. Did not change. I got a very, very good staff,
Yes, you
and
do.
I know within the next years or two that the championships that we will win, people are going to start come and poach my staff. So I have to find the funds and the money to keep my staff. So therefore, we can keep our players.
Say that again, Coach. When we do what? What the coach said?
When
When we do what?
when we win multiple championships,
When we win multiple championships. Man, it's been a seem like 4 light years ago when we went to Birmingham 2010. We didn't know how to act. We hadn't been in a championship so long, but we filled those stands though. That's what we
well,
did. Alabama State was right down the street, but we had more fans than they did.
well, get your TSU gear together, get your money together, and let's meet in Atlanta.
Now, that's what we're gonna do. We can definitely do that, Coach. All right, so defensive line. Now that is, I'm thinking we lost the big tank in the middle and the other guy on the end. And you said that we've gotten faster and better players. Is that same apply for the defensive line?
Yes, everyone we lost, I didn't go home and cry. Every guy that we lost, they had to go on to bigger, better things. So if that's what they wanted to do, but we also have to go on to bigger, better things.
Okay.
Every year you have at least a 10% turnaround on your team, and we filled all the issues we thought we had. We filled those issues.
Okay. As it starts right now, I know we're a week away, and you don't want to give nobody no position that they ain't earned yet. But we I'm trying to maneuver you to give me some information for my people because I get people that I told them I'm talking to. Find out about this, Larry. Find out about that. I said, well, I'm gonna ask them now. I don't know if he's
Uh,
gonna give it to me.
are they season ticket holders?
Yes, they are, just like I am. Just
Well,
like I am.
if they season ticket holders, then they will be at the first game. And they got have all the questions they have answered.
Coach, this is my fourth year doing Field of Stands promotion. We do not have but about 10 tickets left in the VIP.
Well,
Now,
okay,
now I know the VIP has a allure to it because you walk in the AC, but
right.
still, it has never been sold out this quick. You know what I'm saying? There's been tickets game time. I don't think there's going to be any tickets game time for the VIP.
Well, that's what we want, not
Yeah, I
just
don't
for
think
the
it's going to be
VIP,
any
for
tickets.
general admission and everything.
Right, right.
These guys really, really love when people in the stands. And it plays off of everything. It plays off their psyche of, hey, people care about us, and
Right.
that's why I'm trying to get our fans to understand that if anything, buy the tickets, come to the game. If you don't want to pay attention, that's okay, but you're in the stands, and the guys seem that everyone cares about them. That's what the most important thing.
Early in my show today, I highlighted that, which I do all the time. I always tell people, I don't care if you went to Mississippi Valley. If Valley is playing Tennessee State, go to the game.
Yeah.
All HBCU need the support of our alumni, and even if you're not alumni, just go to the game. We need that. We need butts to fill the stand. That's why I named this Fill the Stands, this promotion every year, Fill the Stands, because my big thing is to get people out. And I even tell them, if you're not a football type person, bring your kids to see the bands. If
Right.
nothing,
If nothing else. Well,
it's a battle going on between the bands you don't know
well,
about.
Well, the Ocean No Show is one of the best bands in the SWAC. So not only SWAC, but around. So if you don't like football and you want to see the band, come out and see the band.
Come out and see the
Come and
band.
catch the first half of the football game, see the band. If you want to leave, it's okay. But the,
That's
the most important thing is fill the stands, and also is getting people not just for the Prairie View game. It's more games we have. We have 11 games, and we can sell out every game that we go to would be a plus.
for sure. Well, Alumni Association, we do the Southern thing. That's no, we went year before last, and you weren't there because you weren't the coach at that time. But it's trust me, you're gonna see a lot of maroon and white and gray and Baton Rouge. Trust me, you're
Well,
gonna see. You're gonna see it, and definitely if you done won by that time when we get up there, it's gonna be. I tell people all the time, we're in a big city.
fourth
And,
largest.
yeah, and there's so many things to do. And I hate it because it doesn't matter if we losing, you got diehards that's going to attend. But just if we can just be winning in the beginning, we do have people that jump on the bandwagon. Texas Southern is a bandwagon. University of Houston is. It's hard for these urban colleges to keep the focus of people, their entertainment dollar, if we not winning. You understand? UH has the same problem.
I understand that too, but it's like anything else. You don't go to the grocery store, try the clothes on. I mean, you don't go to the store, try the clothes on, wear them for a week and bring it back.
Right.
It's the same way with football. You just don't, it is what it is. We don't go out there and say, okay, we're losing this game because we don't like our fans. We go out and try to win everything. Our ultimate goal is to go 11-0. Now, will we go 11-0? I don't know. If it's in the cards for us to go 11-0, we will. But our ultimate prize is always going 11-0.
I like it, Coach. I like the way you're talking to me today. I like it. Give me the quarterback depth. I know KJ. Who else? Because we had a couple of walk-ons. What's the scenario this year?
Well, we have a lot of guys. We have Pop back there. We have Cam back
Is
there.
Pop
So
KJ?
no, KJ
Okay,
is
who's Pop?
KJ. Pop is right here from Houston. He's a local legend here in Houston. He's going to be a good player for us. So we have
Where did
I
he go to
don't want
school at? If you mind me asking you.
Thurgood Marshall.
Okay. The kid, he was there last year.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. And the next one?
So and then you got Cam. Cam is a good player. So we right now we're going into our preview week, which we're trying to get everybody in the same amount of snaps and trying to see which ones we're going to travel. Unfortunately, we got to travel with 70 guys. I want to take all 105 we have, but we can't. So right now we're trying to pick out the best 70 is going to help us beat Prairie View. The best 70 is going to help us beat Cal, Lamar, and the other teams. So that's
And
what we're
we
in the
had
process.
Lamar beat. We should. Well, I shouldn't say what we should do, but I was telling a guy, Lamar guy, we owe Lamar.
Yeah, we
Not,
do.
not only do we should we beat Lamar, we owe Lamar. We gave them a gift last year, so I'm looking for us to beat Lamar. But it's a good game for us because you got somebody coming out. That Sun Belt Conference. I think Lamar's in the Sun Belt or the
I
Southland.
think so. Southland, I think. I'm not real
Southland
sure.
Conference. That's always good to play other teams that depict themselves as better than the SWAC.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. I like that. Now you got man. That was great news on Jay Will. What about his linebacker to the right of him? We got same speed Jay Will got. You got a
He got
name you can give me?
Yeah, Bogue is more of a technician. Jay Will is more athletic, of course, but Bogue's more of a technician, and all those guys. Derek Matthews do a great job with those linebackers. He not only coach them, he also mentor them. He's probably one of the best young linebacker coaches I've been around
Right.
because the kids, not the young gentlemen, the student athletes love hanging around with him. he's a very funny guy, and he's
Very
also
relatable. He's relatable to the kids.
he is very relatable to the kids. Everybody always in his office. It's like they're having a party down there every day. All the young men come into his office and say, so I'm fortunate enough to keep Derek Matthews around here. You know, he's went to North Shore. He played in North Shore. He played at the University of Houston, so he knows the Houston area.
Oh, that Derek Matthews.
Yes, that Derek Matthews.
Oh, wow, man. And did that help us get anybody from North Shore this past year?
No, I didn't, but it will. It
Okay.
will.
Oh, it'll
It will.
play. It'll play out. It'll play
Yeah.
out.
And Coach
And you
Wilson,
got a lot of guys that go with the grass. They think the grass is green eventually may come back to it.
correct. And Coach Wilson do a heck of a job of our recruiting coordinator. He do a heck of a job of having guys go away and keeping in contact with those guys, or they keep in contact with him and then they come back. So we had some comeback guys this year too.
Great, great. Can you give me one? Oh man, we gonna see in 10 days. Can you give me
No,
one?
I just like to hold that anticipation. You
Hold that
know,
anticipation, man.
you,
He did me like that family against Prairie View and his friend Bubba. He wouldn't tell us nothing. He wouldn't tell us anything.
well,
Okay.
you know, like that Heinz ketchup anticipation. So that's what I like to do.
Oh, okay, okay. Now, we gonna be 50-50 run pass, or we gonna hang heavy? We got a lot of receivers that you think can do better for us if we just move that ball.
Well, I tell you this one thing: our receiving core with Coach Wilson, they have gotten better. Our running back room has gotten better with Kim Landers. Our O line has gotten better with Steve Smith, and our defensive line has gotten better with Matt Passwaters. And our linebacker core, everyone on our team has gotten better, not just from the spring ball to now. I can see it as we grow, and it's scary. And I'm trying to tell them we got to peak at a certain time. Now I don't want to peak too soon, but we are peaking and we are having a good time doing it.
Coach, can you see in yourself some improvement where that I didn't know this last year. This gonna help me. I think you know how to approach things a different way because you've been coaching before Southland Conference with McNeese, UFL, XFL. Has the year in the SWAC enlightened you to what you need to do and what you got an idea on how you're gonna approach it this year?
I do. You know, I've learned from, like I said, being a position coach, being a coordinator is totally different from doing a head coach. A head coach, your hands on everything, you know. And last year, I didn't get a chance to coach. What I did, I was a disciplinarian. I was make sure guys go to study hall, make sure guys go to class, make sure guys do this, make sure guys do that. And this year, I would actually sit back coaching and have my hands more in on different stuff because of I trust my coaches, but is our senior class. I cannot keep bragging on them. Our senior class is now have taken hold of the team, and it's their team. And I let them decide what we're going to wear in practice. I let them decide if a guy is messing up, what the punishment shall be.
Right, right. Now, with you being a all-pro defensive back, NFL highest level a guy can achieve, I'm shocked that after practice, some of the guys, the DBs, not saying, "Coach, you think you can show me some drills, some tips, or something like that?"
Some of them do, but you got to realize these. When I played, these guys was probably about 5 years old. They was into pushing Tonka trucks and everything else. They wasn't into football or nothing like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but your skill level should transmit straight to them. I don't care how old ago it was, you should be able to tell to give them guys some insight on that DB stuff.
Well, I tried to let Coach Parker coach. He's a very good coach, and
You try to let him do it.
yeah, and him and I coached together in NFL Europe over there, and we coached together in Canadian football too. So I try to let him coach. He's a very good coach. He understands the concept. He understands run fits. He understands the back end. So Coach Parker is a good coach. So I'm gonna let him coach the DBs. Him and Coach Sam coach the DBs.
Okay. Now, let me give you some good news. You know, we're going to be on TV quite a bit this year. SWAC has gotten their own TV streaming service, which I'm sure you're probably aware of, correct?
Right. Yes, sir.
We're going to be 4 times on that, and we're going to be 4 times on HBCU Go. So we got an opportunity to get our name out and show that Texas Southern football means business. And I can see from talking to you this little period of time, you're expecting us to not be nowhere near where we were last year, and that is to be better.
Yes, always try to get better. Like I said, yes, we have do have 8 games on TV, so we've got to figure out how we're going to get those other 3 on TV.
I can tell you how, coach. Win. I can
Well,
tell you how, man.
we plan on doing that. I
Yeah,
said every
we
game.
and we gonna shock. I told them guys, I said we gonna shock y'all this year. Who we gonna beat? I said we gonna shock y'all. Who we gonna beat?
Well, those who are shocked, that's what we're doing. But we as coaches know what we have here. We know that we have a winning team here. We know that we have a chance to win the SWAC here, and that's where our main goals are is to win. And if we go 11-0, we go 11-0. If we go 10-1, we go 10-1. If we go 9-2, we go 9-2. You see, I'm stopping at 9-2.
9-2. I like that. I like the way you're talking, coach. You got me. You working today. You working today. You got me. So, fans, once again, if you are in earsight of this conversation with Coach, August the 30th at Shell Stadium, 7 p.m., please be there. Prairie View, Texas Southern Labor Day Classic. This is called Fill the Stands 4. You did fantastic for us last year. When I asked you to be there, we had an overflow crowd in Prairie View, Coach.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah. We had last year. I know you was too busy and deep off into the game, but I'm
Yeah,
sure you looked over there and saw people standing on the veranda over there.
I
It was an
did.
overflow, and so we got 5,000. I think Prairie View 17 seats, 17. We got 5,000 more seats, so everybody will have a seat this year. If they same people came that went last year, that same because we ought to be able to fill the 22,000 seat stadium up.
Well, that would be great. It would be a real good thing for Texas Southern, and not just football wise, but for the community to fill the stands, to be able to get 30,000 something people in those stands watching a football game. Like the old days used to be.
Thank
Come
you.
as family fun, it's faith, family, and fun.
I don't know if you ever attended a game when you was in the Love You Blue, but you right in the Love You Blue area, we would fill up the Astrodome certain games.
Well,
TSU.
my first SWAC game ever was Texas Southern versus Prairie View. They're in the Astrodome.
Yeah,
I went to the one in the Astrodome and the one at Rice Stadium.
yeah. So it can be done. It can
Yes, it
be
can.
done. It can be done,
We did-
Coach. It can be done. What about our kicking game? I'm just about finished here. Our kicking game. We missed a crucial kick, and I don't. It may not have been the kicker's fault last year, but is our kicking game in good hands this year?
I think so. I believe in everyone that we have signed. I believe in our kickers that we have coming back. I think our team as a whole, Larry, is going to be a lot better. I can't say one kicker is better than other kicker right now. We're going to go into this week and figure out who's going to be part of the 70. We have a tough task this year to pick out 70 guys to become part of the 70 for travel. Last year we didn't have that big of issue. We already knew in week one who our 70 guys were. Right now we don't really know who our 70 guys are going to be come to travel because that's how close the competition is.
Oh, okay. You ain't picked the 70 guys out yet.
Right.
Okay. So our kicking game, our offensive line, our defensive line, our cornerbacks, running back. Did we get a running back, a new one? I'll ask you about Davis, but did we get a nice freshman come in that's highly
Well,
anticipated?
Danny Green is back from last year. You have Davion Ford, you have Renfro. So our running back situation was already solid.
It's already stopped.
So they're
Okay.
going to be even better. Renfro has gotten faster. He's gotten stronger. Everybody's put on weight. Our strength our strength staff, Jonas and Justin, has done a great job of put weight where it belongs. Put weight on guys, putting muscle strength on guys.
Okay. So without further ado, what we're going to do is give the coach an opportunity to tell us his prognostication on what he see the Tigers doing. Yeah, let me tell you, coach, where they got us in the West. They got us. Uh, they got Corn, Prairie View. I mean Southern, Prairie View, and they got us fourth.
I don't really look at predictions because most of the predictions are always wrong anyway.
Yeah.
So what I look at is I look at our team. And if we have to, and we don't have to prove nothing to anyone, what we have to do is prove to ourselves.
Okay.
We know that we're a good team. We know that we're a championship team. If we go out and play each and every week, like the capabilities and the skill set that our players have, then we should win our games.
I can't wait to see us. I'm just so impressed with that offensive line. Because if you can keep the ball away from the other team, they can't score.
That's true.
So that makes your defense work a little lighter, because it's like, yeah, and that makes them do something they don't want to do because they don't want to get the ball back to us because they may not get it back
Yes, sir. Yes,
for another
sir.
8, 6, 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to the offense. I think KJ is going to be the difference. I think he really is going to be the difference maker this year for
Well,
us.
he have a lot of weapons. KJ has a lot of weapons, and he'd be the first one to tell you it's not about him, it's about the team. And he has a lot of weapons from running back to receivers to tight ends. He has a lot of weapons that he can give the ball to. So we're not going to put all the pressure on KJ, but it's everybody on that offensive need to step up, and they're going to step up.
Okay. Coach, one last thing. I want you to invite my listening audience out to the game and family. This is coming straight from the coach.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on, first and foremost. Secondly, we need you guys. We need the fans in the stands. We need the fans in the stands just to cheer these guys on and make sure they, just at the atmosphere more than
Right.
anything. Let's give them a positive energy atmosphere so that way we can win the game.
Coach, I look forward to seeing you. And if you're not too much surrounded after the victory celebration, I'm going to come up and holler at you, okay?
Sounds good, Larry. Have a great one.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Womack is the broker and president and CEO of Womack Development Investment Realtors, a private minority-owned full-service commercial and residential real estate brokerage firm. Over the years, he has been known to be a respected community businessman and partner and has received many awards. Now, he sells real estate everywhere, but this specialty is right here in 3rd Ward. This guy can get it taken care of for you.
Family, I am happy that you had an opportunity to listen to the coach about the upcoming game against Prairie View and TSU. And I look forward to seeing every one of you guys there. Like the young lady did last year, walked up to me and said, come fill the stands, Fat Larry, and that's what we did. Please walk up to me at the game and let me know that, hey, I saw you request us to come to the game, and that's what I'm doing. So without further ado, peace out.